Greetings, people of Duloc. Nah, I'm kidding, that's Shrek. I have an announcement, and for those who know me very well or see me often, you'll already know what this is. This is for the new people. I have decided to stop drinking to get drunk. So near the beginning of my 4th year, I was inspired by my roommate Sam Gray to try giving up drinking for a little bit. So what he did is he went 30 days without drinking, and then he pushed it to months, and now he's basically been about probably close to 2 years of just not really drinking at all. So one night out with my roommates and friends at Western, I decided to be DD, and I probably had one of the best nights of my life. It completely reshaped my idea of what having a social life was and what it meant to have fun, and it just changed my view on how I use alcohol. So Sam Gray, he has a blog and he wrote a post about why you don't need to drink alcohol to have fun. And it was crazy because all of the benefits that he listed, I found those exact same benefits. So what I'm going to do now is restate his 10 points of why you don't need to drink to have fun, and I'm going to relate them to my experiences and the results that I got. So let's begin. The 10 lessons I learned from sober partying. Let's get it. Number 1. Alcohol doesn't make parties fun. People do. I used to think that getting drunk was the best part of the night. Get loose, get wild, do and say things that you normally wouldn't, but when you do it's really funny. Just having no inhibitions. And I think it was just the whole student mindset, you know, everyone's living away from home, they want to go to the bar, they want to do grown-up stuff, they want that liquid confidence. But what I soon realized was that alcohol didn't actually bring me any happiness. It was really just hangovers and foggy memories. Now don't get me wrong, I still drink. I love the taste of beer, I love the taste of wine, red over white. But the way in which I use alcohol is different. Right now I'm only drinking alcohol to enjoy it, you know, because I actually like it. But I don't think you'll ever catch me pounding back shots or trying to go crazy for the night. I just don't think that's my style anymore. And after spending 3 months being completely sober, while partying, while being at social events anywhere, it just solidified to me the idea that I don't need alcohol to have fun. Because where I get my energy from is the people. Social interactions give me energy to go dance and have fun and be crazy, and I don't need to be drunk to do that. Number 2, this one goes out to the men. Girls will still talk to you if you don't buy them drinks. Now I know it's scary, just hear me out. That confidence that alcohol gives you to do and say whatever you want to any girl also gives you the ability to make a complete fool of yourself. One thing that I realized was that you don't gain confidence from drinking alcohol. You just lose the inhibition to any of your actions, or thoughts, or words, like pretty much anything. All you gotta do is be yourself and just go up and talk to them. Odds are they want to talk to you just as much as you want to talk to them. And there's an incredibly low chance that the more drunk you are, the more attractive you'll be to them. Sure, free drinks are cool, but what's even cooler is personality and good energy. Number 3, since you are sober, you can DD, aka designated driver, drive yourself and your friends to the bar, park across the street, avoid cab fees, make sure everyone gets home safe, and have a good night. You're basically a hero to all these people because they don't have to pay for cabs either. Number 4, partying and functional days after are not mutually exclusive. As a frequent lifter, this is one of my favorites because I hate going to the gym feeling tired, low energy, demotivated, just like your body feeling like crap, and then trying to get a good lift in. It sucks. Sobriety will relieve you from this inconvenience, and you could be productive 7 days of the week if you wanted to. Besides a little less sleep, you can't really avoid that. Number 5, dancing and socializing sober is hard. I love dancing and socializing. For me, it's the easiest thing in the world until I'm the only one sober on the dance floor. Then I get nervous. What if I make a fool of myself? What if I look stupid? What if they make fun of me? First of all, being the only sober one, you're the least likely one to make a fool of yourself. Don't you know drunk people basically revert back to babies? They're so wobbly, they just fall over sometimes. Socializing, that's a bit harder. You gotta teach yourself how to socialize in these different settings, and basically the goal is to be that person who's just as fun sober as they are drunk. My advice, focus on having a good time, making people laugh, and just dancing. If you overthink trying to socialize to people, you're not gonna do anything. And if you're with your friends, they already like you, so you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Just be yourself. Number 6, meeting new people is always fun. In Sam's blog post, there's this little quote that's by him that says, "Each person is like a present he gets to open," and he loves it. So during this time, I was learning how to have conversations with people and how to open them up. And over time, I came to love asking questions and learning about people. It can be a bit hard at first, especially in a setting where they may be drunk and you're not. The dynamics might change a little bit there, but once you figure that out, it's just smooth sailing from there. You'll make friends left, right, and center. So say welcome to a lot more friends. Number 7, most people don't know why they drink. Some people drink to let loose, others drink to escape. I'd say a good majority of them couldn't even give you an answer why. For me, I wanted that added confidence because I was not super confident talking to people I didn't know or being out in the open and just being myself. Back then, I was and still am scared of social rejection. Excuse me. Social rejection. That's so hard to say. Honestly, try it. Social rejection. Okay, that one was good. I would drink to be stupid and fit in with my friends, and it didn't really align with what I actually wanted out of life. And the best part is, my relationship with my friends hasn't changed at all, but I feel so much truer to myself. Number 8, raving sober is hard. I've only recently come to like rave music. I typically stick to rap and hip hop, but I recently found out that for me, music is music. You know, if it energizes me and makes me want to get up and dance, I like it. And rave music is kind of harder to dance to for me, so alcohol helped in that situation. But going sober, that was a different ballgame. I basically had to learn how to dance completely over again. Because I still don't know how ravers dance today. They just they just do stuff. But one thing I learned is that you can dance to rave music just like any other genre of music. So I went to London Block Party this past September, and one thing that I did was I mixed like raving type dances with the Dougie, and it was just so much fun. Like I couldn't stop. Number 9, drinking is a great way to hide pain. So this lesson is very similar to number 7 in the sense that it kind of asks the question, what are you hiding? And for me, I typically face my problems face on. I don't like to beat around the bush. I'd rather just get it done, get it solved, done. But I can see why other people would turn to drinking. Sober me deals with my stuff, drunk me pushes it to the side. And I'm just trying to be the best version of me. And sometimes my drunk self doesn't let that version come out. This one is probably the most serious of all the lessons. Definitely a big invitation to see what sobriety could clear up for you in your mind. And number 10, let's meet for blank does not always have to end in drinks. This is something that I've been experimenting with over the past, I'd say, year. And basically, I don't want to always default to let's get drinks at this restaurant or let's go to this patio and drink for a few hours and just sit there. I'd rather go do something, like a picnic or a walk in the park or go rollerblading. You know, it's not you just sitting there drinking alcohol because that's just what people do these days. And don't get me wrong, I actually like that. That's nice. I don't want to always say, yeah, let's get drinks. What do you want to do? Yeah, let's get drinks. It's just not fun. Now, if you're meeting different people all the time, maybe sure that's cool because drinking can kind of be symbolic of celebration or reunion or whatever you want it to be. I just don't think that it needs to be like that. You can celebrate other ways. I'd rather experience new things and make new memories. Okay, so that's about it. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys are encouraged to try out a night of sobriety. I honestly never thought I would like it, but you have to be really open to the idea and don't judge it from the first 10 minutes of your social interaction like, wow, everyone's drunk and I'm sober. This sucks, I feel so out of place. There's no reason for you to feel out of place. The only reason you feel that way is because you're telling yourself that you feel that way. So try it out, comment down below and be like, yo, this is what it did for me. It worked, it didn't work. I've learned this about myself. Just try it, you have nothing to lose. In fact, you can only gain because you're not paying for cabs, you're not paying for drinks. It's literally there's no bad sides to it. It's just win, 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 win. Bye.